Today we're going to take a look at some gear that's going to help you get more out of your Tab S8 Ultra, whether you're using it for entertainment, productivity, or gaming. The Tab S8 Ultra is not cheap, so the first thing I recommend that you do is protect it. Now there's a ton of options up there, and later on we're going to look at the one that I actually use because it expands the functionality of the Tab S8 Ultra. But at the very least, get yourself a simple clear case that protects the sides, the back, and the corners. This particular one also has an opening on the back for the camera and for the S Pen so you can keep charging it. And this is gonna keep your Tab S8 Ultra looking brand new. Now, personally, most of the time I use the one that I'm gonna show you later on because this is such a powerful and versatile tablet, so that case really helps. But at the very least, get yourself one of these. Next, if you haven't seen this tablet in real life, then the 14.6-inch Super AMOLED display is absolutely spectacular. And depending on how careful you are with your tablet, you may want to consider protecting it as well. Now, all you need are some super inexpensive tempered glass screen protectors. They come in the traditional clear ones, or you can get the paper feel ones if you want like more friction when you're writing with the S Pen, or if you want a less reflective surface. Now, in any case, when these get scratched or cracked, I'm always happy to spend a couple of extra dollars rather than having to spend a couple of $100 and all this time without my tablet if I need to have the display assembly replaced. Moving on, one of the things that you'll notice when you get your Tab S8 Ultra is that it doesn't actually come with a charger. I have an older charger from previous Samsung tablets, but it's a lower capacity charger. For the past few months, I've been using a couple of different types of chargers with all of my other tablets, and I'd like to thank Basis for sending me these items and also for sponsoring this video. So first, the Tab S8 Ultra can accept up to 45 watts, which is where the Power Combo 65 watts GaN-free charger comes in handy. And it has a bonus feature that none of my other chargers have, which makes it an excellent option if you need to charge a lot of devices. So first, it has two USB-C ports with a maximum of 65 watts that can easily give the Tab S8 Ultra all that it needs. And it can get it to 100% fully charged within a couple of hours. Then it also has two USB-A ports. The one on the right can deliver up to 60 watts and the one on the left, 5 watts. So when I'm not in a rush, I can charge my Tab S8 Ultra, my S22 Ultra, my Watch 4, and another device. Now here's the bonus feature. Because the GaN-3 components are so small, there's room on each side for an additional outlet. So essentially, this also acts as a power strip in situations where I need even more power. For example, if I want to use the 140 watt adapter with my 16-inch MacBook Pro with MagSafe, I can just plug that into one of these outlets, charge 4 accessories on the front, get 140 watts going to my MacBook Pro, and still have another outlet available if I want to add another 4-port charger or charge my camera or drone batteries. Now that's all good and well if I'm at my desk or in the studio, but when I'm out or when I travel, I use this 20,000 milliamp hour 100 watt power bank. And I love the dimensions of this one because it's extremely thin for how powerful it is. So the Tab S8 Ultra has an 11,200 milliamp hour battery. The S22 Ultra has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. So I have an additional full charge for both of them. Plus I still have some juice left over. Got two USB-C ports and two USB-A ports. So again, I can charge up to 4 devices at the same time. And I love the LED display, which shows me things like the battery level, charging power, and the charging and recharging time. The 100 watt output also makes it a great option for more power hungry devices. So for example, I can give my 14-inch MacBook Pro all that it can handle with the MagSafe cable, which is awesome when I travel. Now the Tab S8 Ultra maxes out at 512 gigabytes of storage, and there are a few accessories that I like to use to help with that. So first, I use this SanDisk Ultra dual drive, which has a super clever design. I have the 256 gigabyte model here, and it has a retractable USB-C port on the one side, and then a retractable USB-A port on the other side. So I can use it with my mobile devices, my laptops, and my desktop. If I need more storage, then I'll go ahead and use an external SSD. And there's a ton of great options out there. My largest one is this 4 terabyte one. And if you want to see a comparison of speed and value, watch this video right here. If you don't want portable storage, but just want to increase the internal storage, then you can definitely pick up a MicroSD card, pop it into the card slot on the Tab S8 Ultra, and you're good to go. You can use the storage for files, and you can also use it to transfer a lot of the apps and the games over from the internal storage. Now you can't do that with every single app or game, but a lot of them work. And remember that I have links in the description to all the products that I'm talking about. When I want to get more productive with this tablet, that's when I like to use something like the book cover keyboard from Samsung. It gives me a very large and comfortable keyboard to type on, a touchpad so I don't have to reach for the display all the time. It has a bump out on the back which protects the S Pen when it's charging, and I can separate the keyboard itself from the back for when I want to use the Tab S8 Ultra in tablet mode. It's also great when I'm gaming, and I'll show you why later on in the video. And the book cover keyboard also works great with DeX for when I want more of a laptop-like user experience. And when I want to take things to the next level, I can just pair it with an external keyboard, mouse, and a monitor for an even more complete setup. Now, as you can see, the book cover keyboard, I have the back installed on it right now. It can prop your Tab S8 Ultra if you want to watch video. But if you don't end up buying one, or if you're using a case that doesn't have that feature, you should 100% get yourself a stand. They're very affordable, they adjust for different viewing angles, and this one is heavy duty enough to support the Tab S8 Ultra in landscape and in portrait mode. Now, I have a few of these. One stays on my desk at all times, one is in the kitchen, and then the other one gets moved around the house. Now, if you want something that's smaller and a little more versatile, then check out this foldable stand. You can use it with your phone, your tablet, or even a laptop. There are lots of ways to configure it, and it's really solidly made. Now, I was a little worried before I got it because it looks like it could be made of plastic, but it's all metal, the hinges are very solid, and I can always throw it in a bag when I travel because it doesn't take up a lot of space. Now, one of the reasons why I got the Tab S8 Ultra was because I wanted to try the gaming experience on a larger display. And the experience so far has been very good. When I play games like PUBG, I love using the back of the book cover keyboard because I can position the tablet at any angle that I want. I also like using a gaming headset, but not every headset actually worked for me. So the one that I'm using right now is the Corsair Virtuoso RGB Wireless XT. I use it with USB-C to USB-A adapter, and it works great. Now, some other headsets that I tried kept giving me like a clicking sound in my ear or an echo, and I'm sure there are some other ones that work, but I can vouch for this one. If you're using another headset with a Samsung tablet, either wired or wireless, and it's working well for you, please let me know in the comment section because I'm looking for some more affordable options. Just like this one, I need it to sound good, I need my squad to be able to hear me, and I also need to make sure that it doesn't generate any type of echo so that they can hear themselves talking. If I'm listening to music or if I'm traveling and I don't want to bring such a large headset with me, then I use my Galaxy Buds Pro, which give me good audio and mic quality with a much smaller form factor. If I play any games using my Xbox Game Pass app, then I pair my Xbox controller, and I've had a super responsive and reliable connection so far. I love how easy it is to set up, and being able to play these types of games anywhere that I have a solid internet connection has been awesome. We've got a trip coming up, and it's going to be great to be able to sit at the airport, just whip out this controller and start playing. Now, one type of bonus accessory that you may want to add to your Tab S8 Ultra is a protective sleeve, especially if you're someone who's not going to use a case or a screen protector and you're going to travel with your tablet. I got this really nice polyurethane leather sleeve, and this way I don't have to worry about the display or the back getting scratched when it's in my backpack. It has a slot for the S Pen if you're not using a case. It has a firm material built right into it, so it adds to the protection. And there's a magnet here that keeps this closed so your tablet doesn't slide out. It actually even fits with my book cover keyboard on it, so I can use it for additional protection. Now you should watch how the Tab S8 Ultra compares with the Tab S8 Plus. Hopefully this video is helpful. Click on my face to subscribe. You know what I always say, buy it nice or buy it twice. Good luck and see you soon.